Good evening, Americans, and welcome to the Ed Show tonight from New York. Hitting my hot buttons off the top, the president exhausting every effort. He wants to call out the Republicans once and for all for obstructing health care reform. But if he's going to do it, he's going to need the Democrats in Congress to show some backbone and finally stand up to those bozos across the aisle. Also, there's a Tea Party going on in Nashville, Tennessee this weekend. They're holding their first convention, and Sarah Palin is headlining for $100,000. But with a lot of high-profile members bailing, the movement, I think, is already losing steam. More on that at the bottom of the hour. And just 2 days left before the big game, the Colts and Saints go at it in the Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl is really not all about football. It's about those TV commercials that you won't want to miss. We'll talk about that tonight as well. But first, and in my playbook tonight, I was really interested in the Super Bowl to the Vikings. Got some real bad officiating, so they're not in it. So instead of doing a preview of the game tonight, because my team's not in there, we're going to take a sneak preview at some of the commercials that are going to be airing in the big game. Joining me now is Matt Miller, President and CEO of the Association of Independent Commercial Producers. Mr. Miller, good to have you with us tonight.
Great to be here, Ed.
Are the commercials more expensive this year, less expensive? How's the economy?
They're about the same. They're ranging between 2.5 and 3 million. Last year, they averaged out at about 2.8. So, some got hit a little harder, some a little softer, depending on when they came into the buy.
Now, obviously, the Super Bowl ads, they put a big investment into producing them. This is the Snickers ad with Betty White. What's your response to this? Here it is.
Okay.
How important is it for these ads to be funny?
Oh, it's really important. Think about the way people watch the Super Bowl. You watch it in a large group. So the sight gag and something that's easy to digest as far as humor goes a long way in that size group. Look, you got an ad right there with Betty White playing football with a bunch of young guys. Can't get funnier than that, right?
No Pepsi ad this year. Why not?
No, the first time in 23 years Pepsi isn't in there. They've taken on a new campaign with a new ad agency where it's all about some sort of social responsibility, and they felt that it wasn't in line with what their message was and where their marketing was going. But it left the door open for Coke to come in with 3 different ads this year. The last few ads, Coke and Pepsi have been in and battled it out, but now it's Coke's turf.
And this Super Bowl is not without controversy, with focus on the family and a football star from the University of Florida, Tim Tebow, and his mother being involved in it. How do you think that's going to play out?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the Super Bowl has tended to veer away from anything that deals with advocacy and a controversial issue. CBS itself, back in 2004, rejected an ad for a church that was welcoming gays into their congregation. Even this year, CBS rejected a male gay dating service. So people are feeling like it's not really across the board that they're accepting advocacy ads and just being a little bit on the right side.
All of a sudden, it's not about the game anymore.
It's not.
All right, the Dove soap. I got to show this in your response.
Okay.
Here it is.
Get born, get slapped, now get to school, be good at sports, always look cool, lift weights, be strong, know how to fight, stay out late, but be polite.
What do you think?
Well, Dove did some interesting things with sort of the aging with women years ago, and they did that on the Super Bowl, which was kind of interesting. This is men, so it's a little more lighthearted. It's a coming of age type of thing. It's get real. We see some statistics saying that in recent years, men use grooming products more than ever before. So, they're hitting that market and they're doing it in a fun way.
Mr. Miller, good to have you with us tonight. Thanks so much.
Great to be here.
Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Coming up, Daily Show co-creator Liz Winstead will play us an ode to Sarah Palin that will make your dogs howl and your stomach turn. That's next on Club Ed. Stay with us.